Hey guys, this one's gonna be a tough one. I got 3 hours on the clock, an entire boss rush to defeat, or I could accidentally open the sound test. Let's rock. How are y'all doing today? Indeed, Hylogix, welcome aboard. We've come close a few times, but we've never quite made it there. And unlike Dreamland 2, we don't get any heals in the middle. This is just gonna be... Oh, for the love of... There we go. I thought I put it on this time! I even clicked on it and everything! Thank you, thank you. How's it going today? And boom, get out of here, Whiskey. Oh man, that's true. Forgotten Land is so close. I haven't even had a chance to play the demo yet. I've been so busy. Come on, Acro. You and your incredibly strange camera positioning aren't gonna get me this time. He's had enough. He goes down to the sea. Oh man, I actually made some enchiladas recently. Not quite the same, but... What up? Okay, that's okay, we're making progress. Oh, that part always gets me, his swimming back pattern. Yeah! A little awkward is one way of describing them. This time I saw it coming, though. Only one hit so far, not terrible, yeah. Yeah, Acro's second phase is indeed vomit. And now we have Con and Con. Everybody's favorite duo of Animal Crossings. Now armed with high-grade explosives. So that's what Tom Nook is saving up all that money for. That's a triple. Nice. Eat the children's. Spit him in his face. Oh, the backgrounds look incredible. And I'm so glad they did that to differentiate them. Hello, Raiko. Welcome aboard. Yeah, especially once you get to the final few bosses, what they lack in raw number, they make up for in the sheer amount of phases they have. There goes one of them. Ooh, nice. How has that playthrough been going for you? in your tail. Speaking of bosses with a lot of phases, here comes Ado, who is now going to make me fight every single boss from Dreamland 2 that did not show up in this game. Thankfully, they are only henchmen. Like, as you can see, the Ice Dragon goes down a lot quicker than he did last time. But she doesn't just stop at one. There are 4 bosses in this cart. God, shout out to the Ice Dragon. The only character that appears more in other people's boss fights than his own. Doing today, and hello Alicia. One of these days I will consistently get down to memory how you pronounce it. I am a little bit further away from my microphone so I can get my hands on the keyboard better, so I don't have to awkwardly splay myself across my desk like a model. Indeed. Alas, poor sweet stuff. Finding him a bit sour. Come on, game. I cleared that. Sadly, Master Green is not around in this one. I need to do better at jumping over these guys. But you know what? For a warm-up round, this isn't terrible. Okay, yeah. Calling a mulligan on this one. Come on, Mr. Bright. Yeah, Master Green was a jellyfish, and he was great. I'm sad he didn't show back up. There was him, there was the ninja that gave you Cutter. A lot of quality bosses that didn't quite show up. Yep, I did. There is one other item, but we do not talk about jumping. Not in this household. And now, Wispy Woods is pissed. He Woods. I keep wondering if you'll take damage if you swallow the rotten fruit. You literally have no reason to swallow the rotten fruit. Oh, don't get me wrong. Even by the time that Forgotten Land comes out, I will be playing the entire. Yeah, I will be playing the entire mainline series up to the Aptarobabot, whether Forgotten Land comes out first or not. However, once I get that far, I'm very tempted to just invest in a Switch capture card, so I can actually show off Forgotten Land and Star Allies. I repeat what you all said before, Arco's third form is indeed Vomit Face. Oh, okay, that's fair. Just keep throwing those anchors, buddy. I never thought I would say I missed sweet stuff, but Arco makes me miss sweet stuff by comparison. God, yeah, Kirby will be on everyone's mind, and hopefully in everyone's heart. Okay, sure, that was a very fair pattern to throw at me. Yeah, in Kirby 64, Kirby learns how to inhale air as if it was water. You know what? I need a mental reset. Come on, Arco. Oh, anglerfish are awesome. Also, their life cycle is really cool. And we get numbed. Not quite as adorable as getting painted. Man, can we get a regional variant of Lantern that has a big old Fangorious mouth? That'd be cool. Thanks, Hylogix! Best of luck with where you're heading to. Yeah, like, I don't think there's a single boss where you get as big of a Form 1 to Form 2 difficulty spike as Arco. Because his Form 1 is, I would say he's trying, but I don't really think he is. That said, I do love his little feet. Ooh. Okay, we started off strong. Whew. That was actually really close. Just facing the wrong way. Oh! Okay, that works. Alright, have fun. I think it is acro, yeah. Oh, that was just poor positioning on my part. That was very poor positioning on my part. Also, I think I forgot which was the... I don't think I got hit there. Positioning still leaving a lot to be desired, though. We're not entering Adeline with a happy amount of HP. Really bad timing on my part. Oh, I forgot how much that bomb hitbox lingers. Yeah, this one I think is another mulligan. I still love how she literally hides behind the easel. Sheesh, yeah, this game has really quick iframes. When I try to mulligan in Dreamland 2, it takes me forever because Kirby spends like half the fight blinking. Now, you might say, just don't run into the boss next time, and let me tell you, it's harder than you might think. Kirby got some heft to his movements in this game. Come on, Wispy. One down. Who's next? I say who's next as if I don't damn well know who's next. So what's everyone been up to today? Easy part over and done with. Ah, I see, you've been up to learning the alphabet. Nice. That was some rude patterning. Okay, that's a little bit too much life lost on the first part of this. Come on, Wispy. Oh, the art style is adorable. Like, if we ever get another Kirby game with this style, I will be really... Yeah, I'm saying come on, Wispy, because I'm mulliganing this one and going back to beat up a tree to make me feel better. Like, as far as art style, like, in sheer terms of art style, this has to be one of the most charming games. Oh, man. That would be a hell of a project. I wonder what color you would make him, considering, you know, he suffers from a bad case of white boy syndrome. I think this is almost more like soft crayon-y than watercolor. But now you're making me want to see a watercolor-style Kirby game. It's a little bit of a shame that major franchises kind of have such solidified art styles at this point. Like, I feel like ironically now, the branch of the franchise you're probably most likely to see something super divergent like that. Well, Kirby is probably one of them, but also Zelda, for sure. Up. Okay, I'm not moving until I know Arco is away. Oh man, his final phase entrance is so cool. Messed up, but also so cool, and wow, not calling attention to it really was the solution, wasn't it? I'll take that. I'll take that W. Worth a shot. Oh no. Okay. So far, this has been my best attempt, period. I know I just said no calling attention to it, but, I was hoping to get him on his way down. Whew. That could have been bad. Nice save. Keep the children. Boom! Got him before he left the screen. Whew. Alright, full health into Adaline. You know what that means. Victory dance! God, the new Kirby dance in Forgotten Land looks so adorable. I still love the peeking. Like, no fleeing. Just peek over the easel like, are you winning, son? Come on. Come on, big guy. Come on. Starfish. Double starfish! I was so caught up in my joy at the rare double starfish. And I let myself get bonked. Oh, you were just giving me that win sweep stuff. He's so happy that we preferred him to Arco, that he decided to be nice acro, that he decided to be nice. Let's keep you kind of in the midfield. That when you bad plan. Okay, you cannot slide under him despite him literally floating. Good to know. Alright, he's in the bounce boy phase. Dude looks like an overgrown Frito. Or maybe a fortune cookie gone bad. For the most part, Adeline's pretty good at drawing, but Mr. Bright, not her best work. And now Kracko makes his comeback-o. Remember, you can't eat lightning. You can eat his baby. God, that lightning looks really cool. That's new. I've never seen him go off screen like that before. And yeah, Kracko has enough HP to basically be a full-fledged boss. Almost taken care of. Boom! I said almost has enough HP to be a full-fledged boss, not entirely. And then she explodes, despite my valiant attempts at saving her. Now it's time for King Roundboy, who is back to being really round come Forgotten Land, and that fact makes me happy. If you look at the trailer, it kind of looks like Kirby's body, like, sort of shifts and warps while he's in there. So maybe that happened to DDD as well. But the Waddle Dees look the same. They just have depression now. Oh, right. Forgot about the castle wall. Poor things. Okay, there you go. I think DDD forgot to attack. DDD has already learned 4 moves. Which would you like to make him forget? DDD has learned Shadow Ball. DDD has learned Bite. DDD has learned Give the Children's Nightmares. Really, King? That's just rude. Now you use your bite. Making me work my butt off to try and catch you, and then you're just gonna do that as soon as I don't have a projectile. There was an attempt. I love that this is like the one time he opens his eyes. He looks so distressed. Ha! Entering dark matter with more than half our health. Pretty good prospect, not gonna lie. Ooh, I was hoping you would shoot a little bit slower. That's true, crunch is better And I would say King DDD in this form definitely has dark type, same type attack bonus, so he'd be able to take full advantage. And we purified him. Now it's time for an exorcism in space! All we have to do is avoid his tangerines and blast him real good. Ooh, that could have been bad. Okay, I need to focus on defending myself from the oranges here. Does he ever shoot straight forward or only at angles? Because I'm realizing I've never seen him shoot it straight forward, so that might be the safest place to be during that attack. Well, second best place to be, best place being underneath him. Oh. Well, we finally made it to 0. We finally made it to 0. Get ready for some flashing lights. Can we do this with literally 1 health? We cannot. I did not remember him going forward at that point, and we get squanched by the deadly duo. It's like a reverse snowman. F indeed, Riri. Welcome aboard. I do not remember a part in a fight where he drifts forward into you. I know he has one where he pulls back a little and then slams into you, but I thought until then he just shoots. Ah well. We made it to 0 before we even hit the half-hour mark. So you know what? I'm chalking this one up to a solid W. Now all we have to do is not get our butt beat by our acro. I am super seeing 0 just reminds me how excited I am for Kirby 64. The game that got away. Yeah. Yeah. What? Bruh! Okay, get it out of your system, Acro. Get a free win. I did not expect him to open up the fight by butt scooting back at me at 100 miles an hour. No, we are not getting hit by Wispy. I have some pride. Not a lot, but I have some. It's interesting comparing Zero's theme, like Zero-2's theme, with its ominous strings, to the almost off-kilter theme that Zero has. It's like one step away from some sort of deranged circus music. And it's great because it feels as off-balance as the fight does. You just got done fighting your ancestral enemy, the boss from the previous game, in his full glory. Then suddenly the screen flashes a million times and this giant variant of it appears. It starts spitting its own blood at you. as the music just gets all off kilter. The soundtrack itself is practically off balance with that fight, and I just love the mood it sets as a result. Okay, that one was entirely my fault. I can't even blame Acro for that one. Yep. Yeah, I got a little risky there. This is not a game where it's super easy to spit and then jump. There's almost like a little bit of a... It really is. I think Star Allies has to be like one of my favorite examples of that flat out. Because man, does that game's final boss get some amazing wait, what moments. There you are, big man. Ha! Thought you could run away. Alright, if we fight a little bit more smartly on Adeline, we should be pretty fine going into Dark Matter. Especially now that I know he shoots diagonal, so if I want to be patient... Whoa! Misread, misread! Just kind of stay vaguely in front of him. I love that Ice Dragon kind of being almost her signature monster even means he gets to appear in her moveset in Star Allies. I don't know if we're ever going to get anything like the Dream Friends ever again, but man, do I wish. The Kirby games have such a good cast to pull from, and Star Allies shows how easily you can give them all moveset. Bad timing on my part. That's okay. We're still doing good. A little bit less good than we were going into DDD, but if I'm more careful against DDD, then we should be fine. Why did I never think to do this before? That made it so much easier, what the heck? I can't believe I've objectively been doing the fight wrong all this time. I even knew the pattern of the fight was Mr. Shine follows you, Mr. Bright goes his own way. Yet somehow I was like, okay, keep him on the left screen, and then when the time comes, shoot him. I never thought to just do this fight the objectively correct way, and I wasted it. It's okay, he's giving me a second chance at babysitting. Okay, Kracko, right now you're like one of those people that brings pictures of their kids to work and does not stop showing everybody. Yes, I know, your mini Krackos are very cute, and I'm very glad I don't have to deal with your second form in this game. Because I swear, Kracko Jr. is a harder fight than Kracko Regular is. Okay, that could have gone better. little miscalculation on my part. Speaking of, can I just say that I know people are very torn on anime dubs, but "You've done miscalcified" is one of my favorite King DDD lines of all time. In general, his voice actor did an incredible job. I don't know if it's the characterization I would give game DDD, but for what they were doing with the anime, it was great. Uh-oh. I've taken more hits than I would like to by this point. Close one. Oh, this is going bad. Alright, King. Oh. He disappeared. Okay. Oh, no, he's back. Poor Kirby. Exactly! Exactly! I've heard some people who try to weld canon together suggesting that the anime works better if you treat it as a prequel to the games. And honestly, I can kind of see that. Like, obviously not all of the finer details add up, but for the broad strokes. I was facing the wrong way, wasn't I? Adjusting yourself in your chair kills. Don't forget that, guys. Okay, that one was thoroughly on me. I keep thinking that the radius you can aim your squirt at is a little bit wider than it actually is. Like, you get some pretty decent upwards coverage, but for downwards? Not slide underwater. I don't know why this thought occurred to me to try, but there we go. Myth but busted. I'm gonna see how this goes, because if I'm careful on Pawn and Con and Adeline, I should be fine. I'll be honest, I've taken more damage than I'd like to, but I also need to get more practice in on those later stage bosses. Even if it means extending an overall feudal run. And I don't necessarily think this one's feudal, just not ideal. Now, though. Did my star break against the rock? I think my star broke against the platform. Okay, there we go. A single inhale. Hey, get back here, get back here. Okay, good. Time to test this out. Huh. I don't know how that star just Did it hit the bomb or something? Weird. Oh, well, that was a bit of experimentation for me. Now we get to see their death screen. They squanch us with a landmine. I don't know who sold them all that heavy ordnance, but clearly they're making a good return on their investment. Let's turn up the focus. Definitely a bit of a cursed run either way. Okay, I see the problem. I see the problem. When I try to do like a tighter maneuver, like a turn, jump, and hail, sometimes I press the buttons a little too quickly after each other. Can lead to a little bit of inputs getting swallowed up. So be careful when you're making precise motions. You know what this boss fight's kind of reminding me of? Which is weird because I have never played a single game from it. Echo the Dolphin. I don't know a lot about that series other than the fact that apparently it gave a lot of Dreamcast players way more nightmares than you would expect a game about a dolphin to. Huh, why is that? Is it because of the aforementioned gave a bunch of Dreamcast players nightmares thing? Oh, okay. Come on, you're good at hard games. Believe it or not, you can be a talent when you want to be. Why did I not inhale? And kaboom. Honk. Just mentioning other old video game series. I think I actually had it on the PlayStation, but man, when I was young and stupid, I didn't know how video games worked. Like, I had Final Fantasy X. Thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, when it's styled like this, the real best part about it, unfortunately, gets a little hidden. Hey, that's okay. Close. If I played a little bit more boldly, I probably could have racked up some damage during that part. But it appears I might not need to. Come on. Ha! Okay, this is going. This is going. We're making some sauce. Whew. Perfectly timed that. One of, like, the first things that happens in Echo the Dolphin is aliens abducting all of your dolphin friends. So you go from having a nice chill swim in the ocean to suddenly there's this jarring noise and the screen starts flashing. F-U-E-L, you got it right the first time, yeah? So needless to say, a lot of people that think they're playing a game about a nice happy dolphin get really, really startled when that happens. It's probably not the kind of thing that would be overly spooky nowadays, but in the mindset of you are a small child, not sure what you are getting into, it definitely startles you. I love the fact that there is absolutely no thoughts in this thing's head. One of my favorite pillars of creature design is make it dumb. It's why I love so many of the new starter Pokemon. Because half of them look like they have never had a thought a single day in their lives. Actually, maybe not start all the way back there. Whoa! You know, it's not a boss rush playthrough if Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright don't at least get one hit in on me, you know? no fair. I am not leaving the corner when you fly like that. This one will probably be lightning. No? Okay. Just more bring your child to work day. And baboom. That is a long way to tumble. Oh, man. Okay, take advantage of that phase to switch areas. We slowly march him to the other side of the map. DDD's moveset is always so consistent, but always so fun to fight against. Oh god, he wasn't using Shadow Ball! He wasn't using Shadow Ball at all! Oh no. I didn't expect him to fly up there. That could have been double damage, but you had to be playing. Don't you play with my heart like that, DDD? Yeah, that was reckless of me. Oh! Okay, we've already exercised DDD. This could be the run. I hope you guys are ready for me to try jumping like 5 million times after this. I didn't install 64 yet. I didn't think we'd get this far. Oh, this is a good placement. Got a lot of his oranges down. Taking more damage than we probably should have. Okay, we have a lot of health. Hey, that's okay. I mean, you always could, right? Okay, promise you're not gonna hog all the screen space this time, big man? There we go. Oh, he goes all around in a circle. I forgot that part. Is using... I had to switch fingers because my finger was naturally... The finger naturally resting on this button was one that kind of literally had it... got kicked in. Oh god! It's out of place. That was close. That was really close. If we made it with full health instead of half health and we're a bit more careful on dark matter, I think we could have forced our way through that. Or a few more attempts to get to his longer phases and remember exactly where to move my body so his doesn't just run me over like a cruise ship. Yeah, he takes up some screen real estate in that form. I literally don't think I could have reflected that boulder, but that's okay. Fastest acro phase in a while. Back at Adeline with more health than I would expect. Now we have to do this right. What kind of big old cookie? Oh. Wait, homemade? Nice! That is rad. After this is done, I need to get a lot of my recipes back up on the web. It's been too long since I've shown the world what oh. This is so tragic. Halo announcer, please declare betrayal. Oh yes, you misspoke with your fingers. This is so sad. Mike Kirby played Desposito. Oh. Aw, how polite of him. Politeness redacted. You know what's underrated? Games where the boss's phase stays pretty much the same, but as you damage him more, he gets faster. I don't know, I just love that kind of pattern in boss fights. Wow, I actually got a Mr. Bright clear without taking any damage. We might be going into the king with nearly full hit points. Kinda thought he would have stopped moving by that point. Oh well. Why did what message not send? Are you doing shadow ban worthy stuff over there? You being all suspect? Oh. That's an interesting idea, but also kind of where you get verisimilitude and the game design needs clashing too. Like, I think there are definitely boss fights that would work for. Although I think a linear getting slower as it gets slower, like... I feel like that being how it goes for the entire fight... Oh! Oh, I thought you were inhaling. Don't make me ban your Club Penguin account, DDD. Exactly, making it like phase 3 of a 4-phase fight or something like that. What was the first Kirby game to give King DDD a neck? Was it actually the anime? Like, was it the anime and then Nightmare and Dreamland followed suit? Because every game up until that point, King DDD was kind of an absolute unit. A real chunk of a bird. Close to hitting. Oh! He juked me. Welcome back. That was a twofer, that was a twofer. Taking more damage than I'd like. But at least we're gonna make it to 0 again, probably. Especially if I try some more cautious strats against dark matter. I do love the little pose Kirby makes whenever he lands from a jump. Here we are, back at it again at dark matter. Switching fingers, so I'm not shooting with my busted finger. Ooh, good position, good position. And he... Safest place to be is probably in the middle, but being on, for lack of a better term, his underside is where the damage lives. So I'm often picking the worst place to be, which is perfectly diagonal from him. oranges. Oh, an orange got me through the cloud cover. Oh no. At least rush to 0. At least rush to 0. Good. Here we go. Let's take this slowly. Doing the wiggle. Blood lasers. Ah! Oh, I didn't see that one on the cloud. Oh, I'm absolutely playing too aggressively. Part of it is because I'm worried if I play passively, I'll still make stupid mistakes. But then I'll die without doing much damage. Whereas at least if I play it aggressive, when I make stupid mistakes, I can at least make up to it with some DPS racing. Hell yeah, have a good time, man. Once I get some safe spots established, then I at least know a bit more what to do with them. Like, there's a reason why my favorite ability in Superstar Ultra is Jet, since Jet gives you a crap ton of invincibility frames that you can also control. What? Okay, wait off screen is not the answer. Because he will fly halfway across the map to headbutt you. There we go. There. Yeah, that's about my assessment of Dreamland 2 as well. It doesn't make that jump from good to great, no? It's got some nice ideas, but at the same time, if I never have to find some of those rainbow drops again, I will be a happy man. Kirby 64 is the one that got away. I played it in a hotel room, and by the time I wanted to... Ooh, toxic, how so? Yeah, by the time I wanted to pick it up, it was too late. GameStop wasn't selling N64 games anymore. I had like the first level of that game to go off of and I never saw it again. You know what? One hit's not so bad. I couldn't miss that one if I tried. Oh! That was close. Oh man, I forgot that one. To be fair, that was 90s marketing. Everybody was an asshole in 90s marketing. That said, the dub for Star Stacker... No, not Star Stacker. The dub for Avalanche. Oh boy, the dub for Avalanche. Kirby was a rude boy in that one. Okay, it happened again. That stone wall can and will eat your stars. Be careful. Ah yes, how can we forget Kirby's American eyebrows? I feel like they've stopped doing that recently. I can't remember the last game where Kirby had his American eyebrows on. What you got for me? One fish, two fish. And you don't want to be in his jumping phase with the thingy in your mouth. Dead fish, new fish. Don't have as much advantage as I was hoping to have now. That hitbox strikes again. Choke detection warning. That was not my finest phase. Gonna need to be more careful against the king and dark matter to get through this one. I feel like lightning doesn't sound like it's destroying your system's hardware anymore. We need to fix that. Like, this is some crunchy lightning. It's so good. wonder if she can actually hurt you during that phase or not. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't sound like your SNES's sound chip is being fried in real time as you play. Alright. That went well. That could have been 3 in 1 if you weren't playing. Oh, that's some good progress. I'm getting a lot better at his eyeball phase. Barely missed his back. If I had just waited a second longer. More than half is still good. Well, not more than half, more like literally half, but still. Let's try changing up our strategy a little. Keep our... Stay exactly perpendicular with him. Well, that was an orange on a mission. Okay, lots of health going into 0. Lots of health going into 0. Get ready. God, I love this music. Big when I should have zagged there. You can't shoot through his... Sometimes it feels like his blood does go away on hit. Other times it feels like it doesn't. I think it's whether you hit it with the wand itself or you hit it with the heart. Oh, I was almost pinned down there. Oh boy, oh boy. few more good hits and... Oh god, it was going up at the same time I was if I went down instead. Trying to beat it to the punch and get over it, but I think it accelerates a little faster than I was giving it credit for. Next time I'm gonna let it come to me a bit more. Pretty much, yeah. I thought it was going to curve down towards my previous position, so I was trying to go up so that while it was going down I could sort of loop around it. Because if I remember correctly, if you just straight up try to run away from it, it will overtake you. But I probably should have waited to see more what direction it was bending first, before committing to a direction. The real key to dodging him seems to be to keep to the ocean floor. Okay, only one little hit in a situation that made it worth it. Come here, children. Nice! Did I get him? Yeah, nice. No better feeling in a game than getting the aim on something just right. Alright, last one. Boop. Right, rematch at Adeline. Mission objective, don't get hit. Okay, I'll take that. Give up on me. We got this, buddy. Okay, starfish 1. Starfish 2. Actually run away from the sparks this time. Star right. bosses in this game have longer iframes than you do. Blasted out of the sky. Now time for Mr. Prick and Mr. Rude Boy. That was not a worthy trade at all. 0 out of 10 worst trade deal. Would not recommend to friends or family. Yeah, now that I know the secret behind it, the first phase feels a lot easier to deal with than the second, although I imagine it's sort of the same thing in principle. Extra spicy today. There we go. Goodbye. Alright, we're making good time. We're making good time. At this point, we are consistently either getting to dark matter or making it close to dark matter. Hell, honestly, we're consistently making it all the way to 0. Speaking of dark matter, anyway, here's dark matter. Wait for him to come to a stop. There we go. That's how we do it. A little quicker on the draw there. I also kind of expected him to go up, not down, based on where he was positioned. not go as ideal. I was honestly really hoping he would have done a mouth attack there instead of another eye attack. That's okay. Good position, good position. And that was terrifying timing, but we made it. Let's see how much of zero we can do with a single piece of health. Another round of the blood attack. There's just bloody murder over here. Dark matter attack again. He has yet to rush me. And his body started quivering. Oh no, he went down instead of forward. That's okay though. Okay, Wispy, take your time. So for dark matter, even if we're up close, we should probably back off once he shoots the fourth lightning bolt. So that's when he could move backwards, which seems to be what he usually does. But he could also just surge right forward, put on some hurting. Oh, that could be rough. That, on the other hand, was very fortunate. Okay, there we go. The memories, both muscle and mental alike, they're coming to me. Except for that. I'm hoping it'll drop down between the ledges there rather than getting kind of hung on one and all. Less than ideal positioning on my part, but what you gonna do? Happens, happens. the worst deficit I would come back from, especially if I handle the next bosses as well as I can handle them. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad indeed. Not very, very bad, but less than ideal. One more to tag him with. There. Nice. Glad you're able to pull it off consistently, man. The thing with dark matter is I'm trying more caution in general. It's just that if I give him too much leeway on the screen, he will bully me to the corner. Like, you have to eventually go diagonal against him. But when that happens, I risk being in the path of his lightnings. So I'm just trying to find the best way of doing it. I think I need a bit of a reset round. Taking too many hits too early on. Thanks, sweet stuff. You're a peach. Alright. Get some hydration. Get some cute artwork. Get even. Okay, I thought I heard something explode next to me for a second, but that was just my water bottle reforming into shape. Ooh, that could have been something. Surprised that didn't hit. that one did. That was interesting. This is not. I'm torn on that. On one hand, yeah, the boss butch basically is this game's ultimate challenge. On the other hand, the jumping minigame I have... Typically, I give each boss 1 point of damage. Acro, I tend to give, like, 2. Just because it hopefully gives me more time to learn the rest of the fights if I'm not constantly resetting due to minor mishaps. What window? Yeah. Now I see your first comment. It is a rough thing to have to literally do perfectly 3 times. Yo, that sweet stuff. Mr. Y and Mr. Pain, it's your turn. Oh no, you don't. There we go. Got a little pushy by the end there, but... It was actually helping me catch him the first few times, and would have if I wasn't facing the literal wrong way. I gotta work on making sure the game actually gets my change direction inputs before I commit to an action. Like when I'm trying to do a turn, jump, and hail combo. Any day now, Krakow. There we go. And he is loving his lightning today. Exhilarating gameplay. 20 stars. Can be found in the MoMA to this day. The Museum of Modern Art. Thank you, Krakow! Is it just me, or is Adeline the one character that does not have the kind of crayon-y shading? All the more reason for me to low-key feel like this game is a retelling that she drew. Exactly. She's the artist here, not the art. We're pulling a Super Mario Bros. 3 here. This is all just a recounting of something that happened. Oh wow, that was a quick DDD. Thanks, King. You always have me. I don't know what happened that phase, but I'll take it. It's really starting to feel like proper control of the castle walls is really key to beating this guy quickly. Oh, he could have gone either way there, I was shocked. That's okay, I'll take the minor hit, I'll take the minor hit. Now we head into dark matter. Alright, let's try to map this out. When we lose too much screen real estate, start to back off. Get aggressive during the oranges just to neutralize. I don't know why I thought he was gonna fire one slightly upwards there. I wanted many of the oranges taken out as I should have known it was gonna start flying forward there. Oh, okay, this works, this works, this works. Just trying to... There we go, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, this works, this works. Not my original plan, but this works. We are very off script from the original plan, but if it's working, it's working. What I was trying to do was go under him every time he started to push me against the edge of the screen, but he's picking at that time constantly to use the diagonal lightning instead. Luckily, most of the time when he does that, I'm in a good position to fully go around him and capitalize on the offense, which does fit my playstyle a bit better too. But we're still off script from what I was trying to... Okay, I guess when he does that, we just roll with the punches and hope for the best. Because who... I don't know. I know his body kind of undulates when he prepares to do the bully charge, but it can be hard to make out thanks to all the clouds when he does that little quiver. Like, there's a bit of a sound effect to it, too. But that gets swallowed up between the music and in general, just me trying to give proper stream commentary. The enemy of sound cues everywhere. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm waiting for. Boss Butch complete. Notice how the shading here is also a little on the flatter side rather than the watercolor side. I'm telling y'all, Adeline drew this adventure as part of bonding with her new friends. We have now beaten almost every part of... Yeah, see, there's the sketch style. There's the sketch style. I knew it. I knew I wasn't crazy. Goodbye, credits. Would have been fun to... Oh no, oh no! No, I hit the wrong button! Wispy, deliver me from this! There we go, guys. We have both beat the boss rush and speed ran losing the boss rush. Kirby is sad because he is an eggplant. That's not the back button either? Okay, game, how do I escape? Which button will deliver me from this? I am stuck in purgatory. I think it's... There we go. Now, for the true hardest part of this game. I'm only gonna give it a few attempts because I suck at this minigame. But welcome to jumping. Seems easy enough, right? Jump on a smiley face, don't jump on a spike. You do indeed get some of the hypest music in the entire franchise. Now, things start to get a little hairy. A little very hairy. Close. You have to gauge based on timing and the position of Kirby's arms how far he's gonna jump. Again, I'm only gonna give this a few tries just because we didn't even hit the 2-hour mark yet. And I honestly did not have a backup plan. I kind of thought it was gonna take longer than it did. I thought he was as far back as he could get. God, the smileys do have a bad case of Roblox face. What's the 100% reward? What? Cutscenes? We just unlocked the credits again? Oh. I thought that would have been second highest. So the credit sequence, the opening title, and also all the little intermittent animations when you enter a world, which you can kind of freely see anyway, when you just go into a world. Definitely not the best reward in the game. 0 out of 10 would not spend my Robux on. Oh. Somehow I'm not surprised that's the kind of thing that you would have hoped for as a 100% reward. We're doing really good here. Now welcome to pain. A little close. fantasy driving games. How so? Ah, okay, okay. And I hope the new Mario Kart DLC is gonna be good. Oh wow, I actually got that. I did not think I was going to. A little too far. Yeah, you're right about the timing window on this. It's pretty hardcore. What was my, like, first video game? I feel like legit Smash was one of them. Good old Smash 64. The Pokemon Stadiums, I believe, too. Nice. Wow, I actually got that. Wow, I did not get that. Dang it, 4? Nice. Ah, Pitfall. It's interesting how it feels like a lot of really old games are kind of immune to, like, the nostalgia wave. Like, I can't think of the last time I've heard a lot of big buzz about, and like, arcade games usually get it, but have any Atari games ever had, like, big, dramatic, modern re-releases? Like, you don't see Pitfall coming back, you don't see Adventure coming back. Now we're in the danger zone. Second too slow. What score do you need in jumping? Without a warp zone? Damn. Nice. You're really honing this into a crypt. 10? Oh my god. I don't think that's happening, if I'm being honest. I would totally play a video game about the video game crash of 1983. That was close. Don't know how I pulled it off, but I'll take it. I think that is 4 perfects. wonder if there's a guide on, like, the position of, like, Kirby's arms and which one it correlates to. No, it's all good. Probably is the best way to do it with this setup, yes. On one hand, that's true. On the other hand, I don't like kind of setting up time paradoxes. I try to get through it all in one chunk. Believe me. There were a lot of things that would have probably been easier if I gave in to such dark impulses. No, not quite. True. As long as the first two are open, I can rack up a pretty decent score. Nice, nice. Oh shit. Barely. That could have been 9. That could have been 9. Pretty much. Indeed it does. The minigame rush was actually really fun. I'm glad this game had one of those. Good intuition, good intuition. Oh, we're doing this. We were on the edge of greatness. This is starting to seem more doable than I feared. As long as it's close to an edge, I can reasonably guesstimate. Not like that, though. Yes. Oh boy. You can, but their animations are different, so I would have to basically sort of relearn the tempo I've been building up. However, if I get this or I give up on this, I will gladly show off the other ones. Not quite. Yes, you can play as every single one of Kirby's animal friends. Yeah, Vanilla Kirby's animations are just a touch more exaggerated in this one. could have gone either way. And yet I picked the one option that I shouldn't have picked. Kirby 64 also has a boss rush, right? I wonder how that one goes. And does Miracle Matter show in it? Not quite. It's okay, one day you'll have your chance. Probably. Okay, so not when his knuckle is fat. His knuckle is fat is like rung 2. You may not have played it in years, but there's never a better time to start than 5 seconds ago. Oh. And sometimes you miss a layup. At least I have Gourmet Race to keep me company. Everybody loves Gourmet Race. Especially when Smash 64 kind of turned it into like the Kirby song. Oh. Overshot. Some of the hand positions look pretty similar. I've listened to this now so much I can hear the little backing trumpets during that first part. I feel like arms furthest back is not shortest jump. I feel like it's like a frame before that. Like, see, like that, yeah. Whereas if you let him get his arms all the way back, then instead he does that little second hop. Which is weird because you would think the end of the line to be sort of the pole, you know? Or maybe I'm just missing the timing. Oh. I thought that would have been 4. I'll probably keep trying until like a little before 6, and then I'll just show off the other jump animations just for the sake of cute. Oh no. Second off. I don't know if we're ever gonna have a run as good as the 9, but I am gonna keep trying until that little before 6 time. After which I'll probably see if I can get some dinner before I have some adulting to do. Okay, sometimes you gotta be productive, you know? God knows when I'm done with that, I'll go back into, like, my lair to start tinkering with some of those personal projects I told you about. Ooh. Light flashed before my eyes there. Okay! That's one. That is not two. We almost had that. Probably. There we go. Get some stretching in. One of these I am definitely going to find out why I am so perpetually tightly wound. But let me tell ya, if you're ever feeling sore, or ever feeling tense, no shame in just taking a moment and just stretching it all out. It's the only way to make sure that you're not gonna feel like that, you know? Oh, thank God, I thought I was the only one. I mean, aw, that sucks. I'm so sorry to hear. That was a scary round. I try to generally shoot for... Oh. Sometimes you try to shoot for those areas and you still lose. Yeah, if there's ever an area where there's two or more, I tend to try to shoot for that, unless I know I can hit a different area. Yeah, I can't imagine that kind of perpetual tension is healthy, like... But I know you probably have had more than enough mentioning it to people. Me, I'm actually finally just going to see if I can bring it up when I go to my, like, appointment on Tuesday with a general practitioner. No. Just a hair off. I don't know, like, I imagine it can't be healthy, and if you got someone you can go to about it, like, you might as well, you know? I aimed for mid. I was defeated. I don't know when mid started catching on as an insult. It sure does save you a hell of a lot of syllables on mediocre, though. Or middling. Or other such. Well, I mean, it's right there in the etymology, Mrs. Author Lady. Actually, speaking of etymology, I think entomology is bugs, etymology is words, yeah. Too soon! Too soon, Execulus, too soon! You could have had 9 there. Is that legit the etymology of entomology? Or is that just a mnemonic device you're using to memorize it? Mediocre starts with a similar sound and has a similar meaning. And mid does indeed mean middling. Which, you know, middling is middle. I mean, it's not like middling is topping. You know what? It's a good mnemonic device. Although I think you wrote mnemonic like pneumonia. I think it's like M-N-E or something like that. M-N-E-M-O-N-I-C? I don't remember. What are words? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No, Mo. Wow, I can't believe Toontown Online gave you the flu. How awful. This could be it! This could be the run! Oh. I mean, yeah, pneumonia is pretty terrible, even if it is delivered by Michael Entertainment Mouse and his gang of friends. I hate that that's the only thing I can call him now. I am physiologically incapable of calling him Mickey Mouse at this point. His first name got extended, and his last name and his middle name has been liberated from Chuck E. Cheese. That's it. That's his name now. I don't make the rules. I just declare them. Speaking of, can corporate America not try and retcon Chuck E. Cheese into being a mouse? I know mice are slightly more marketable, but screw you guys. He is a rat. Do not change his identity just for the sake of the consumer market. Exactly! Okay, I swear, that exact arm position got me the 3 when I did it last time. But oh well, we're getting surprisingly close on a lot of these runs. Hair too slow. Anyone else kind of craving Chinese food today? Okay, so that arm position is pretty consistently 4. I just say that arm position is consistently 4, and then I hit the button on it. Like a big old dunce man. I feel like Dunce Man would be a surprisingly fun last name to give to a character. Especially if you pronounce it just enough to hide the fact that you basically named his character Idiot Face or something like that. Like Dunceman or something. Maybe put an umlaut in. Maybe it's more of like an East Coast New York kind of thing, craving it. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we've done it. Allow me to present you all. Drum roll, please. 10. With that. we have unlocked the cut. What's ending 3? Oh, ending 3 is just the credits. Now we'll let the credits roll out on this game. Oh, look at Gooey up in the tree. Because I interrupted them before so I could get more time on jumping. But now that we don't have any more time pressure, we can just let the game roll on out on its own terms. Is it kind of silly if I hope they don't turn DDD back? I'm getting used to Chonker DDD again. I'm gonna miss him if they give him a neck again. I love the splotchy style she did for Wispy Woods over there. Like, most of this is more crayon art, but man, was that some good, like... I don't know how you describe that painting style. Would that be watercolor, what they did with Wispy? Aww. All the characters in these games are so adorable. I may not have used them in this game as much as I did in Dreamland 2, but I'm gonna miss the animal friends. If Nintendo ever wants to throw them in, even if it's like a new Super Mario Bros. Wii Yoshi where you get one level for them, I wouldn't mind that. Oh, those are some fluffy feathers. That is a good coup. Thank you so much, by the way, to everyone who came. You guys are on the special thanks section too now. Thank you for rolling with me as I fought first the concept of video game bosses and then the concept of gravity, and wow, I forgot how fluffy Pitch looked in that. That is such a good pitch. Hope you all had a great time, and next week when we're back in this time slot, it's gonna be Kirby 64 instead, so be excited for that as we finish off the Dark Matter trilogy in style. That little sketch line of Kirby. I know you are, I know you are. After that, we'll explore some of the DS and Game Boy Advance games before finally bringing it along to what my favorite for the longest time was. Kirby Superstar, specifically its Ultra Edition. And oh boy, am I excited to dive into that half of the franchise. It was Superstar was also on the DS. Wow. The DS had more Kirby games than I thought it did. And again, the DS had a way longer lifespan than I thought it did too. Like, you ever realize how long the Nintendo DS was a thing for? Or maybe I'm just artificially inflating the length of time between like 2004 and 2008 or so. You know what? That's a good question. Before we close stream out and I leave you all to your own devices, let me just quickly see how long the DS was operational for. The DS came out in 2004, and the 3DS came out in 2011, I believe. Remember when nobody liked the 3DS when it first launched? What a redemption arc for a game console. Absolutely incredible turnaround. But I can gush about that kind of thing later. Let me see if I can get you guys in some good hands. Thank you all for coming, everyone. And have fun with whoever I eat you at.